Tulsa King Season 3, Episode 10, titled Jesus Lizard, ends with Sylvester Stallone's Dwight Manfredi inevitably rising back to the top. As expected, he rescues his sister Joanne with little difficulty and permanently deals with Dunmire, closing out the major threat of the season. Please, subscribe and share. Let's dive deeper together, thanks. What started as an energetic and promising installment slowly lost its momentum as the middle episodes drifted into unfocused storytelling. Compared to Sheridan's other active Paramount Plus shows, such as Mayor of Kingstown Season 4 and Landman Season 2, Tulsa King clearly felt weaker this year and struggled to keep its narrative tight. The season's back half improved thanks to a sharper tone, trimmed-down subplots, and a return to more straightforward conflict. However, true excitement didn't return until Samuel L. Jackson appeared as the NOLA King in Episode 9. His arrival reignited the story and immediately raised the stakes. Predictably, Dwight and the New Orleans boss, Russell Lee Washington Jr., eventually join forces to bring down Dunmire, a man blinded by arrogance, religious delusion, and his inflated sense of power. Dunmire ultimately falls after his emotionally abused son Cole confesses to Dwight about Joanne's abduction. By the finale's conclusion, Dunmire's empire literally goes up in flames, a fitting symbol for a season that often felt filled with smoke but lacked real fire. With the finale now released, it's clearer than ever that Season 3 tried juggling more than it could handle. Several characters simply vanished without meaningful follow-up. Bevilacqua, for instance, was last seen in Agent Musso's custody in Episode 6, and yet Dwight never even mentions him again, even when dealing with Musso later while securing his federal liquor license. Cleo Montague, whose father was burned alive by Dunmire in the premiere, also disappears for nearly the entire back half of the season. Aside from briefly checking on Mitch after the Episode 8 explosion, Cleo never receives the emotional closure or revenge arc her setup seemed to promise. For a finale, Episode 10 lacks true tension or unpredictability. Much of the first half is simply Dwight and his crew preparing for their obvious final confrontation, openly buying illegal weapons and organizing their attack. Cole betrays his father with ease, giving Dwight exactly what he needs to topple the Dunmire dynasty. One of the only genuinely interesting turns is Thresher becoming governor, positioning him as a potential new political threat in Season 4. Margaret's shifting interest in him also hints at future complications. Unfortunately, several of Season 3's most compelling threads are dropped entirely. Quiet Ray, easily the more intriguing villain this season, is barely acknowledged again. The potential romance between Bodhi and Grace is abandoned as soon as it begins, while the unlikely bond between Spencer and Cole is oddly prioritized. The season's biggest win is the introduction of Samuel L. Jackson into the Sheridan universe, with the Dunmire firefight and his playful one-liner standing out as the episode's highlight. Overall, nothing in the finale meaningfully elevates the show. The tone swings between campy humor and dark drama, creating an uneven experience. Season 4 will need tighter storytelling, stronger stakes, and a clearer identity to bring Tulsa King back to its full potential.